My name's Leanne James. I'm a registered nurse, Div 1, and a non-practising midwife as well. Kyabram is a small rural town that's about 2 hours north of Melbourne in central Victoria. We had an interest in the rates of skin cancer, and I became the lead nurse through the build nurse capacity. We developed a skin cancer clinic due to the high rates of skin cancer that was being noted. A lot of the farmers, obviously it's outdoor work, so they spend a lot of their time outdoors farming in the orchards and on the dairy farms. And it just became apparent that there was quite an increase in skin cancers that were being noted through the GPs. So we decided it was a good way of targeting more of the community in a more structured way. So how we do the clinics is through the health assessments. So we go into a bit more detail around, have they had a skin check? Do they use sunblock? Do they have any lesions, which they are concerned about? Often they say no, and I'll say, have you got any I can have a look at? I do have a look with the dermatoscope, and if there's anything that I feel is a little bit unusual, I'll mark it and tell them, and then they'll go and see the GP. We found that it's really important that skin cancer screening is done at an early stage, so that it is a lot more easily to be treated than letting it go to the later stage where the outcome might not be as positive. So it's a good way to get them into a skin clinic and to give them a bit of a lead into why we're doing that. Through the health assessments, once we start with the skin check, it raises awareness for them, but not only them, they then go and speak to their family or to their partner. They have that conversation, so they're actually getting it out there in the community. And it's also educating about the importance of making sure that they do have sunblock, not just on their hands, but on their face and their ears. One of the really important issues that came about for us to do this was the accessibility. For a lot of our older community members, it is hard for them to drive to the nearest town, which for a skin check, it gives them an equal footing to actually be able to be part of this without the worry or the cost of them going to another place. If it wasn't for APNA, it wouldn't have happened. So financially, it's been an amazing opportunity. But not only that, it's the support that I've had. They really keep a check on what it is that you're doing and how you're travelling. They're very, very supportive, and I can't thank them enough. If the opportunity arises and you can apply to APNA for a nurse-led skin clinic, do it. Be well supported emotionally, financially and clinically. It's just a really great way of getting something within your primary care practice that you might have a passion for. Do it.